You should have seen the look on my face when I saw this shadow drop out of nowhere in a Nintendo Direct. But I'm happy. Because if you know me, you know I love the shit out of Castlevania. And the DS trilogy is probably some of the best the series has to offer. I think the Advanced Collection was good, it's just the quality of the games in the package were varied. The only real noteworthy one to me was Aria. I mean, you can like Circle of the Moon and Harmony and Dissonance, but I just thought, as a whole, it was kind of a mixed bag. All three of these games, though, however, absolutely worth the $25 price tag. And if you had to pick a collection, I'd go for this one first. It is kind of weird, though, how the games are stacked in the opposite of release order, because Order of Ecclesia is the last one that came out. Also, I love how all of these intros are upscaled. For Portrait of Ruin, it's also upscaled as well, and this one uses 3D models for its intro. And it looks a lot better than how it did on the DS. But we're not here to play Order of Ecclesia or Portrait of Ruin as much as I really want to. We're gonna play Dawn of Sorrow. And the reason why is because there's a special mode that you can unlock in the game that I think is kind of worth streaming over. I think it's one of the better extra modes that this series has to offer, so let's just get into it. You've probably seen that intro before. We're gonna start first. I already have a save file prepped up because, as you can see, I'm gonna get the bad ending. So the thing is, this extra mode, Julius mode, is a direct follow-up to the events that happen when you get the bad ending. And I think, narratively, it would just be kind of cool to show that off. This is one of the few times the series ever does something like this. I think the only other time it does something like this is, Portrait of Ruin with Sisters mode, where it kind of tells the events from, prior, right before the game starts. I'm also gonna turn the game down just a smidge, because it might be a little loud. 42, I think, should be good, yeah. I could also do Sisters mode, but the thing is, it's Sisters mode, and it's just absolutely fucking boring. The only thing that you really get out of it is a new intro, a new ending, and a new game over screen. That's it. Other than that, you breeze through most of the game as Loretta, and it's just a drag. It's just not very fun, at least to me. This mode, however, is something exceptional, I think, and it is probably my favorite extra mode in all of Castlevania, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Let's get the bad ending first. Huh? Mina! Soma Cruz. Behold the last moments of your loved one's life. Wait, stop! Mina! You heartless wench! It certainly wasn't easy spiriting her away. Go ahead, hate me. Hate me so much that you want to kill me. You'll pay for this! Chaos is manifesting. I was right. Now hate me more. Loathe me. When your hatred peaks, the new Dark Lord shall emerge. If it means getting Mina's revenge, then so be it. I'll become your Dark Lord. Mina, forgive me. I can't keep my promise. It's coming. The birth of the new Dark Lord. Ah! Why?
I brought you back into this world.
Shut up. You annoy me. That's all the reason I need. Besides, these petty little humans will die off soon enough. Your turn came a little earlier, that's all. So, Soma has become the Dark Lord. I have no other choice. The battles of the past are to be waged once again. I had assumed that he would have equipped the amulet from Mina. It would have protected him. But alas, I will have to unleash my power.
And just like that, the game ends. No game over screen or anything. It just ends. This is just an alternative ending that you can get. And if you do get this ending, you will unlock Julius mode. The other way of doing it is by getting the good ending. So, let's see what happens when we play Julius mode. Well, I should delete this file. One sec. So you still have to do touch controls for Dominus Collection. However, they handle it in a way that's actually kind of cool with the right analog stick. It's not ever really necessary, aside from like breaking the ice blocks once you get Balor Soul. You would think magic seals would also work the same way, but no. No, they work that into something different. It's button presses now, and it's so much better. I kind of wish magic seals weren't a thing in the first place, but if they had to include them, I think it's a good alternative. So I approve. That's that's just gonna be the thing I have for this. This is my signature. Just a smiley face and a thumbs up. Let's do it. So right off the bat, we only get Julius. You saw Arikado there. He's nowhere to be seen for now. So if you've ever played Julius mode in Aria of Sorrow, it'll be kind of familiar to you. Julius still has the sub-weapons. He has the axe. What button was it again to switch? R, okay. Holy Water, Cross, and Grand Cross, which does not give you iframes. If I don't have magic for it. One sec. It'll happen eventually. Should have done Grand Cross first. Do I need to expend all my fucking magic on this thing? Oh my god, well, you basically almost have to. It does not give you invincibility frames, unlike Aria of Sorrow, so I wouldn't really recommend using it. Other than that, Julius is alright. You won't see me use him for most of the game, though. But, you hear this song? It's a bit of a classic Castlevania tune for you, beginning from Castlevania 3, and it sounds really good in this game. We're gonna be hearing another remix later down the road. Another thing that Julius can do is a triple jump. He does not have the Hippogriff super jump. Instead, he just has an extended small little jump like that. It's enough to get him to Demon Guest House early, but I wouldn't recommend doing that, as you'll see in a bit. Let's get the axe. I think that would be good for flying armor. Yeah, Julius is also nowhere near as fast as Aria of Sorrow. I think he was just nerfed in this game. The backdash doesn't work the same way as it did. He's a much more balanced character, but not in a favorable position, I should say. Okay, axe I should definitely go for. It does a little more damage than the cross. Oh shit, okay. Could have perfected that. I mean, it's flying armor. You're never gonna die to flying armor. And as you saw, Julius levels up. Well, there's a couple things, actually. You can level up in this mode, which you couldn't really do previously. Aria of Sorrow technically had a level up mode, or at least a way to level up, but it was only with boss swords and not through standard enemies. Nothing gave you experience outside of boss swords. And as you also saw, no magic seals. They're completely done away with in Julius mode, and it's so good. You don't have to draw stupid patterns on the fucking touchscreen or whatever.
Yoko?
Julius, how rude of you to just run off without saying a word to me.
Sorry, but this is my duty. I belong to the Belmont clan after all.
Well, isn't that rather insulting? We Belnates have fought along the Belmonts to defeat Dracula.
That's true, but
You don't have to bear the grief alone. People support each other. I wish you would at least trust me a little more.
you're right. I'm sorry. I do have faith in you.
And me and you. Now, you would think Portrait of Ruin was the first game, and really the only game to have different party members, but nope. Julius mode predates that game by a whole year. It doesn't work the same way. You can't have two characters out simultaneously, but it's a good enough difference to make it worth checking out. And I will be playing as Yoko for most of the rest of the game by this point because she is one of the best characters in the fucking game. I'm not kidding. And she only has 3 spells, which is this fireball, which is alright. I never use it. Electricity orbs, which can be situationally helpful, but the real winner, let me just kill this guy, is the ice power-up. Now, as you saw, I'm completely stationary whenever I do that attack. However, if you were to do it, then backdash and crouch. That's the wrong button. You are mobile. So if you backdash cancel that, you can do insane amounts of damage to anything in the game very fast. Like, she is basically your DPS option. It's absolutely ridiculous. She has a slide too. Her backdash carries her very far. She's a lot more mobile than Julius, and I typically prefer playing as Yoko more than Julius, as we'll see throughout the course of this game. You will not see much of Julius from here on out, I'm sorry to say, despite it being called Julius mode. There is no reason to really explore the map. You don't get items as per tradition for extra character modes. In Albus mode, there are items to collect, but they do virtually nothing. Like, you can get money that does nothing, you can get food that does nothing. It's very weird how in Order of Ecclesia, the last of these games, mind you, they decide that the extra character can pick up items, but it's merely just as a joke. On the subjects, typically, I don't really care for a lot of the extra modes in Castlevania. Richter mode in Symphony of the Night is alright. You just basically make your way to Shaft, and it's really fast if you just spam Hydro Storm. Circle of the Moon didn't have one. It was going to with Hugh, but it was cut out of the game for whatever reason. Which is weird, because there is an E3 demo of that game where you could play as Hugh, but he's just not in the final game for whatever reason. Maxim mode is an interesting power rush, but you have to kill all the bosses in order to open the final area. And Harmony of Dissonance's map is anything but intuitive. So I don't really think, unless you absolutely know what you're doing, I don't think Maxim mode is all that great. He is a fun character for sure, but his way of getting to the end kind of bores me. Julius mode in Aria is great. I like doing that every now and then. It's a good power rush that also tests your skill if you want to get to Graham before doing most of the other bosses. Hell, I think you don't even need to fight a single boss to get to Graham in that mode. I might be wrong on that though. You might have to fight either Creaking Skull or Headhunter. I already said I like this mode a lot, which is why I'm doing it. Portrait of Ruin has 3 alternate modes, and I'm not really too keen on any of them. Richter mode is definitely the most fun one, but it comes at the cost of having a really fucking hard final boss for whatever reason, especially because you have no healing options. Even though there's no food in this mode, Yoko can heal by attacking enemies with this staff or whatever it is. I don't know. I thought it was a telescope for the longest time, but that wouldn't make any sense. But with no method of healing yourself, at least as far as I know, you're in for a really painful final boss. Sisters mode, I've already said, is just boring. Even if it does give you some more story. Just a little bit, though. And Old Axe Armor mode is just a fun meme. He can be a fun character. But he isn't really anything special. Or she, I'm sorry. Old Axe Armor is a female in that mode. Easy. There's that. Oh. Looks like I need Julius. I don't think you can use the touchscreen for this. No, you cannot. See, I'm hovering over it with my cursor, and you're supposed to click on that to open those up. But you can't. You can't even use this thing. And, well, I'm gonna need to use Julius a little bit later. We're not gonna bench him just yet. Albus mode, I think, is very fun. It's probably one of the more interesting extra modes. I just think he's a very fun character to play as, especially when you can just teleport everywhere. And his optical shot is like the best move in the game. It's honestly absurd. But his final boss is also hard, but it's more of a hard but fair final boss as opposed to Richter mode. I meant to cancel that. But yeah, I'm not very partial on most of these extra modes, which is why I won't really be doing them on stream, if at all. This might just be the only one I do, honestly. It's the only one really worth mentioning in my eyes. Don't ask how we can duck through that. I believe the amount of health that you heal off of Yoko is based on a percentage of your maximum health. I could be wrong on that, though. Or just your... Well, then again, there's no HP ups in this game. So it wouldn't really matter. But I guess if you were to get yourself up to, like, level 99, I assume that's the max. Or maybe it's level 50, I don't know. In some games it is. So, since you don't really get any upgrades for your characters aside from just the characters, you can kind of go wherever you want, and instead of doing the Dark Chapel, I'm gonna go to Demon Guest House. If I can remember where to go, I think I go this way. kicks also heal. Okay, just her basic attacks heal. You could look at this mode as a reference, well, not just as a precursor to Portrait of Ruin, but also as a reference to Castlevania 3, and I wouldn't blame you for thinking that. In fact, I think that is what they were going for. Because you have a Belmont, you have a Belnades with Yoko here, supposed to be like Sypha, and there's one other character that we'll see very soon, and it might be painfully obvious who, if you're at all familiar with these games, but, you know, I'll let the suspense play. I don't see the need to just fight him. Let's just go for it. Nice. Well, you are just an easy target. Running out of magic, though. You're more bulky than I remember. Never mind. I don't think there's the reason why Dario and Dimitri are back. It's just for gameplay purposes. Dario should have been long gone by now, because he lost his powers by the time Soma gets to the castle center. Just ignore you. You're late, Julius.
Arcado? Or should it be Alucard? That doesn't matter. I had to transform to draw out my full power. He's grown so powerful that you have to go that far. Yes, failure isn't an option. I need your help. That's why I came. You have my trust.
Yoko doesn't have anything to say, but hey, look, it's Alucard! From Symphony of the Night, they just ripped his sprite. But, he's here, and he's my personal favorite character to play as out of the three, even if Yoko is better at dealing with bosses. So Alucard does not have many of the, spells that he had in Symphony of the Night. In fact, he only has, a couple. When you do the critical, he does the thing with the Alucard sword. Actually, I don't think anyone else has a critical. No, not Julius, not Yoko. Yeah, just Alucard has a critical, which is weird. But he also has Hellfire, which you could also cancel out of. I'm interested in this. Yes, you are. I can imagine. How's it going, Kane? But yeah, you can cancel out of Hellfire, and it's really good for DPS if you're not using Yoko. You can also... Wrong button. You can also transform into a bat. And this is kind of necessary for world traversal. Other than that, Alucard is the fastest character in the game because you could just spam backdash without almost any input delay. You could just do this. There's no shield for shield dashing, but, you know, it's close enough. Resting before work, how are you? I just got done with work, and I'm doing okay, but I hope you feel better before you go to work. What version is this? This is off of the Dominus collection, which you can get on Steam. I would highly recommend it if you're at all interested in these games. I don't even have to do the stupid slider puzzle. I could just skip that with Alucard, because he's the best. Oh yeah, and he also has Hippogriff High Jump, which everyone else does not for some reason. But, so yeah, mobility-wise, I think Alucard is the best character. But it's a debate as to who's better overall, Yoko or Alucard. You can make a case for either. Except for Julius. No one says Julius is the best character in the game. It is on Switch. You know what? Let's fight Puppet Master with Alucard. I think it could be fun. Ooh, it takes 4 hits, that's right. As opposed to 2. There we go. There we go. Not bad. There are some bosses that are definitely better with Yoko than Alucard, but I typically like playing as Alucard for most of the game just because he's my fave. I know that's kind of boring saying that Alucard is your favorite Castlevania character, but he's Alucard! Of course he's fucking cool! Sure, he may not be as strong as he was in Symphony of the Night, but he's still a fun character. You got a PS5 now, so just preference. I mean, whatever console you want to get it on, doesn't matter. I think they all run the same, so any option is a good option. There is no real reason to go in here. But I mean, you could. This is where Soma turned into Drac. Those beloved memories of not using the talisman like Arakato wanted you to. This might be a short one, so I could show off some extras for the collection just cause. Now I told you the remixes don't stop there. Yeah, of course they had to have Bloody Tears in there. We already got Beginning. Vampire Killer is already in the base game of the Silence Rune, so of course Bloody Tears was the only one that was missing. And yeah, it's a great rendition. I love this version of the song so much. Not my favorite, but one of them. I actually prefer this over After Confession, or at least this version of After Confession. The one in Harmony of Despair is just really good, though. I'm pretty sure you need to kill all the bosses in the game in Julius mode. But since the castle is a lot more streamlined and more fun to traverse through, I don't really think it's a big deal. Unlike Maxim mode, where there's 2 castles and there's, like, so much shit that you have to do. Now, this is one of the only other times I'm gonna use Julius. It's for the Dimitri fight. Because you know how he can absorb certain attacks from Soma? Well, he can also absorb sub-weapons, and you can just neuter the challenge by giving him the X. You know what? Let's just switch over to Alucard. Easy. I'm not even gonna heal. I think I can just take on Malthus. I believe that is the last time Julius will ever be useful in this mode. Everything else is just an Alucard and Yoko show. You know what, speaking of Yoko, she actually might be good for this. Oh yeah, she's really good for this fight. God damn. Yeah, easy. Not even a challenge. I'm not even like over leveled. Well, I guess I might be over leveled because I did Puppet Master first when you're not supposed to do that, but still. I want to still say I'm like around the level I should be normally. Is this a boss rush? Not, well, kind of. So you remember Richter mode in Symphony of the Night, right? It's kind of like that, but if you want to get to the final area, you have to kill every boss in the game. So you're still traversing through the castle, but you need to kill every boss along the way. And there's not too many of them in this game, so it's not really a big deal. I'm gonna hate doing this, but I think I might want to go to Condemned Tower. Fighting Gurgoth this early is not really ideal, especially in this mode, but why not? Oh yeah, and as Alucard, you can do this. He's got cuddle tricks too.
Bon voyage.
Alright, take care, Kane. Thank you for the lurk. Again, I hope you feel better soon. Just like base game, you could go to the subterranean hell and fight Rahab, and then go to the Silenced Ruins. Well, unlike base game, you can do the Silenced Ruins as soon as you get there, because I don't think you even need Zephyr. You don't even need to kill Zephyr to get there, I don't think. I don't know, my memory's a little hazy, but alternatively, you could also cheese it with the same trick I showed off, since there is a switch just like that. It's not meant for that, mind you, but you can do it. It's what I did in the main file just to get the bad ending. If you saw my map, you would have seen that. But that's only if you're a Dawn of Sorrow scholar. Now that I think about it, Dawn of Sorrow has one of the more open-ended maps in the series, to my knowledge. The only other one that kind of rivals it is Symphony of the Night. Aria of Sorrow to an extent, but that castle feels smaller by comparison. And I don't think Harmony of Dissonance is open-ended at all, since there's like a particular set of steps that you need to do to get anywhere, and it's really fucking weird. So I would say Dawn of Sorrow and Symphony of the Night have the more open maps, as long as you know what you're doing. Because they intentionally let you get here before Subterranean Hell. And all you need is a level 3 seal for Gurgoth, which you should have right before Puppet Master, which is what you need to get here normally. So I think that was intentional. You have a choice of 2 major areas, and I appreciate that. Alright, here we go. This ain't gonna be fun. I should be the bat. Yeah, there we go. Why? I might have to take the L here. Yeah, I'm taking too much damage. I could switch to Yoko, but I'm in a bad spot. Oh my god. Can you like fucking not though? You really love doing this, huh? Wow. I'm never doing that again as Alucard. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, that was kind of a scuffed run anyway. Don't do it. Oh my god, you did it. Oh my god! What the fuck, man? Alright. If this gets bad, I'll switch to Yoko. Or... no, Yoko, because she has a slide and it's much better. I'm gonna give it one more try as Alucard. There we go. Yeah, Alucard is not made for this fight. But I'm doing good, though. Doing damage here doesn't matter. I think I need to wait for the shackles to be released. Then I can start doing damage. Oh wait, I can get out of there, actually. Okay, I have a lot more room for that. So if he jumps, I could just super jump. Yeah. Okay, this is so much better with the arena basically just destroyed. Yeah, that run went so much better this time around. And unlike Soma, you could just super jump. Still takes a while, but it's better than having to climb the tower again. And you get the key. I'll save just so I don't have to do that fight again, but it's unlikely I'll die on the way there. Seeing an item being able to be picked up, like in a mode like this where items don't mean anything, kind of reminds me of how the Skull Key in Aria of Sorrow from Harmony of Dissonance is still there, but it doesn't do anything, and it's never used for anything in the game. I don't know why they left it in. I guess it was just junk code or something, but they gave it a unique sprite. So it would have to have been used at one point in the game. I don't know. Very weird. I mean, both Harmony of Dissonance and Aria of Sorrow run on the same engine, so maybe there were carryovers, but it's still weird. To me, at least. No. That's the wrong button. There we go, that's what I wanted. The bat form is kind of redundant if you could just super jump everywhere, but it helps get to tight spaces. There we go. Bruh. Okay, I should not dive kick his Alucard. It's clearly not working. No, I'm not gonna cave in. Alucard can do that just fine. Nothing to worry about. Everything's going as planned. I'm also gonna do this fight as Alucard because I think it's actually pretty fun. I've always liked the Zephyr fight. I don't know why. I hate JoJo, but I like Zephyr. It's weird. Damn it. Ooh, okay. I kept canceling my Hellfires way too early. I don't deserve that win. But you know what, whatever. We take those, I guess. And before doing the Pinnacle, I'll just go to Subterranean Hell. Oh. I never got the oh. You know, that's fine. Alternatively, I could go to the Wizardry Lab and try to find my way there. You know what? That might be interesting. No, because then I don't really get to Rahab. I'll just go this way. I kind of want to show off how, like, interconnected the map is, but at the same time, skipping to Subterranean Hell through with Wizardry Lab is a handful. I don't know if it'd be worth it. Why am I going this way? I'm having a brain fart. You know what it is? I'm fucking hot, actually. There we go, much better. Let's take this warp just in case, even though I probably don't need it. I should have done that first thing, but it's fine. And through there. Yeah, this is where I should be. Switch over to Yoko too, because she's gonna be necessary for this. Can I get you from here? Yes, I can. Now, I've primarily been using ice with the... Oh my god, cave troll. No, it's okay. It's a Dawn of Sorrow cave troll. It's fine. It's not overly buffed. Right. As I was saying, I've been using the ice power pretty much the whole time I've been Yoko. We're gonna use electricity for this one. Against Rahab, who is the most boring boss in the game, and it's not even a fucking contest. This guy just sucks. But you can kill him pretty fast with this. Look at how much damage that does to him. That's ridiculous. Still gonna take a bit though, or not. Trip that Alucard. Yeah, I'm not gonna save. I'll be fine. Thankfully, Alucard remembered that the holy snorkel exists and brought it with him, knowing damn well he'd have to go underwater. I still don't understand why it's a snorkel, though. I get he's a vampire, and, like, maybe he can't touch certain types of water. I'm not really too familiar with vampire rules, but something of the sort, maybe? I don't know if Twilight ever did something like that. I've only seen the first and last movie. But, why is it a snorkel? Clearly the problem is that he can't breathe underwater. The problem is that he can't touch water. So, a snorkel isn't gonna help in that regard, but apparently it does because it's holy. So, thank you, JC, or God. Whoever's responsible, really. Still love this. Okay, this whole soundtrack for this game is like one of the best in the series. I mean, the same goes for the whole collection. I love Portrait and Order of Ecclesias as well, but there's something about Dawn of Sorrows that strikes a chord with me where I'm like, yeah, this one is like one of the best. And every time I hear this song, like, I can't help but think, this is like where they kind of hit their stride. When it comes to, like, cave areas, this has to be, like, the best theme for a cave area. You know, we can do a fucking skip, why not? Who says we need to play by the rules? The fuck can I even get over there? Ever sing? No, I can't, not in this mode. Also, this... We've heard Vampire Killer in the base game, so this isn't really nothing new, but I should say it anyway. This is probably my favorite version of Vampire Killer. It's an odd choice for sure, but I don't know. I think the instrumentation, the added part of the song that you'll hear later, it's really good. It's a very chill version of Vampire Killer, but I think it works very well. Alucard can sit in the chair. I don't think he'll snooze in it, though. Can anyone else sit in the chair? Julius can't. Yoko can't, even though there are chairs in her room, which is strange. Only Alucard can. I guess this is just a carryover from Symphony of the Night, then. And they figured they'd include it because Soma can do it. Why can't Alucard? That's a warp room over there. I don't need that just yet. I know the Silence Ruins aren't really, like, a memorable area, but I don't know. The fact that they played this version of Vampire Killer here kind of makes it one of my favorite areas. Because it feels like it's trying to be a throwback to classic Castlevania. And while that doesn't really work for this style, aside from Order of Ecclesia, I think its heart is in the right place, and that's what matters to me. Should go down, actually. I don't want to fight that guy. I'm also gonna fight this boss as Alucard. Don't dive kick. It's a bad idea with this character. I keep forgetting. I keep thinking it's like Soma, where everything's fine, except no, it's not. I should just jump over him, because that's an option I have at my disposal, unlike Soma. I got really lucky there. What? There we go. That wasn't too bad. There's something also about the background art that I find charming since it's photorealistic. Actually, I was gonna say, I don't think any other game in the DS trilogy does that, but I think back to Portrait of Ruin, and I'm pretty sure it did that for, the Dark Academy. Or the library areas. I mean, same thing. It's just the same area reused. That's also something I like about Dawn of Sorrow, is that they don't reuse areas in the same game. I mean, as much as I love Portrait of Ruin, and I'll go on saying that's my favorite of the DS trilogy, it is very guilty of that in the latter half of the game, and I kind of wish that there were more original areas, whereas here, it's the one castle. Kind of like Aria of Sorrow, except you could argue the Chaotic Realm is kind of like that game's second castle, but it's not big enough to warrant that. It does reuse areas, though, but it reuses rooms and puts them in, like, a segmented mess, which is kind of the point. Considering that you're, like, at the heart of the castle, since the castle itself, to put in Alucard's words, is a creature of chaos. So it makes sense that, like, you'd be going through, like, a fractured version of the castle that uses similar rooms. I don't think you can get to Pinnacle without Alucard. You could probably beat the game without Yoko. I'm pretty sure you need Alucard, though. But that also begs the question, why would you? Yoko's way better than Julius. Don't put yourself through that. Just get Yoko. You wanna come down here?
Julius. Yo.
I'm onto you. Ah, what the hell? Damn. I never really liked the Pinnacle personally, even though— oh. Hold up. One sec. Hello? My headphones just decided to die out. Hold up. Streamer problems. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I might need to reboot the game. All right, let me just close out of Steam and then open it back up again. Hopefully this works. The window is tabbed out, but I could still— okay, there we go. That was my bad, but it's fine. Everything should be okay now. Right, as I was saying, I don't like the Pinnacle all that very much. It's a cool final area, but... I think the fact that it's just like a giant linear path to the end isn't very interesting for me. Did you guys just— oh my god, you did. Why did you just walk over there? Are you stupid? Alright, bye. You know what, I'll save my grievances on the Pinnacle for another time. I know there's a secret up there. If you're wondering, yes, Yoko can also get sucked by the succubi. No one is discriminated. I think this game is like the last time, at least in terms of like the Igavanias, where like the castle had any sort of like distinct areas. Because when I look back to Portrait of Ruin, as much as I love that game, I don't think the areas within the castle itself are very memorable. Like, obviously the memorable parts are like in the portraits, and the game does a fine enough job making them distinct from each other until they reuse them, of course, but you know, my point still stands. The areas that you go through in the castle, though, the music's great, but I wouldn't blame you if you thought everything looked the same. Like, the entrance, the great stairway, even the clock tower to some extent look very similar. And Order of Ecclesia isn't too much better in that. Granted, some areas have a different color scheme to make them help stand out, but layout-wise, there's a problem because they reuse the same rooms over and over for that area, and it's just kind of a mess. Portrait of Ruin, I think, also suffer from that sometimes, but it's nowhere near as bad. Here, though, I mean, aside from this vertical shaft and the Mine of Judgment and the Condemned Tower, there's not really many rooms that look like each other. At least if memory serves. Alright, Paranoia is gonna be a very tricky one. I think Alucard is still a viable play on phase 1, though. Let's try it. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. I think Yoko's the play for phase 2. That'll do. And then switch to Alucard. Whenever he does that annoying attack that I hate. Okay, that's fine. This might be bad. Oh shit! Okay. Commit. Bruh. Okay, I was close though. I had the right idea. It was a good thing I saved too, because I was thinking about not saving during that Paranoia fight. If I used up any more magic on Yoko's turn, there was a good chance that he could do the stupid fucking attack that I hate. I'm just gonna call it that whenever he goes into the mirror and shoots lasers, just the stupid fucking attack that I hate. Like I'm Dashy XP or something. Because if I ran out of magic, it would have been a wrap. So I think committing to Alucard was probably the best thing I could have done. It's a shame that he fucking pounced on me. But you know, what can you do? That went so much better the second time around. Oh my god. That was crazy. Fuck you. Okay. Now or never. Jesus Christ, man. Holy shit, that was so close. Right, there's nothing there. Oh, man, okay. That was one of the closer paranoia fights I've had. Alright, now I can go do the pinnacle. There's a save point on the way. I don't need to go back down and get it. Wait, what am I talking about? I need to go back up. What the fuck am I doing? My brain is fucking scrambled today. Don't wake up early, kids. It's not good for you. Societal norms are a lie. Okay. Damn, no level up. Now, well. That is a good way to get the succubus soul, if you really want it. I mean, if you want to get the RPG fast, it's necessary. Hey, that got off. Normally you get the Durandal up here, or Durandal. Still don't know how you pronounce that fucking name. But, not necessary. You know, that's something weird, now that I noticed it. It was a short sword weapon in Aria, but it's a great sword in this game? I don't get that. I guess they needed to nerf it because it was kind of a good weapon? I don't even remember where you get it in the game. I think it's in Hammer's shop. Or is that Ascalon? That might be Ascalon. Nice. Easy. Level 26? Yeah, this is a good level to be a Aguni or Aguni. I like saying Aguni because it kind of just demotes him from demon status, and it's just kind of funny. You know what? I'll heal up. It should be Yoko, actually. Yeah, that's much better. you might be thinking, man, don't you need the paranoia soul to even fight Agony? What do? Fight Dario instead? No, you fight Agony. Just not in the mirror world. Ooh, if you could give me this pattern all the time, that'd be great. Okay, well, good things aren't meant to last forever. Good damage. Ooh. Ice just absolutely shreds this guy. I love it. Up, up, and away, baby. Yeah, right. There's no reason to go in there. So that's every boss in the main castle. Well, actually, that's a lie. There's Mind of Judgment, which should have opened up by now that I've killed everybody. That only leaves 3 bosses left. Death, Abaddon, or Abaddon. Still don't know how you pronounce them. And, allegedly Menace. Well, actually, no. We're here to kill Soma, right? Why would it be Menace? So it's gotta be something new, yeah? Cringe. Just go. There's a save point down there. It's fine. Then I'll take the warp, and then we can go do Mind of Judgment. God damn it. Get away from me. Ooh, you missed! Okay. Yeah? What are you doing here? No. Bad touch. I don't even... I was thinking of showing off some of the shortcuts, but that's not even worth it, really. If you want to find them yourself. Buy the collection. It's worth it. I promise you. It's really good. All the games play great. And any problems you might have had with them before are kind of alleviated. Specifically with Dawn of Sorrow. I don't know if I ever pointed this out during the original playthrough. But this song that you're hearing right now is from another Castlevania game. It doesn't go by the Castlevania name, however. It goes by Haunted Castle, and it was released on the arcades. And it is included in this collection, surprisingly, as well as a remake, which is really good. You should try that one, because I'm gonna be honest, original Haunted Castle is Garbo. It's not good. It's there for novelty's sake, and if you want to give it a spin, there's no harm in doing so, but don't play it more than you need to. It's... The remake is just better in every sense of the word. Wow. I kind of wish they remade other Castlevania games in that style, or just remade Castlevania games that kind of needed it. I think Harmony and Dissonance is one of those games that should be remade. It kind of deserves a second chance because it was done dirty on the GBA, and also I don't like it and think it's a bad game. So I think a remake would help me appreciate it more, even though there are qualities that I do admire. I just think it's a big backtracking mess that looks bad and sounds terrible. Pretty sure Yoko is the optimal pick for death here. Yeah, if you're gonna keep doing this attack, you're just gonna make my life easy. There we go. Switch to Alucard for a little bit. The super jump is gonna be very helpful here. Oh my god. Can you not? Maybe Yoko would be good here. Jesus. Kinda hate that, to be honest. Can you not? Ooh, okay. Jesus, okay, that was a close one. Almost at the end, though, and you still have to go through the abyss. Because being a Dark Lord, you gotta live in hell. Or some shit, I don't know. I do want to be careful, since I won't really be able to restore my HP all that well without Yoko. Speaking of, I should be sure. I'll do. There's a good place to restore my HP if I need to. It's not here, though. There we go. Nice. This fucking thing. I always manage to get hit by him except for today. I guess today's just my lucky day. I don't know. Why is there an ear dripping sand? Very weird imagery. Like, what's that supposed to be a metaphor for? Or symbol? Hear no evil? Hear the sands of time? I don't fucking know. Ask Konami, except they won't tell you. I think I'm good on health, actually. I don't really need to worry about it. You know, who needs to, well, kind of have to fight, actually. Nice. Yeah, normally I'm very reckless here, and I always have to, like, scrape by with, like, 40 HP. But I'm actually doing really good here. That, I guess, just playing cautiously helps. Alright, well, this fucking fight coming up, I swear to God, is annoyingly hard. Usually I don't mind Abaddon, but, like, the more I play this fight, the more I just despise it. Like, I think it's a cool concept, but also just some of the patterns suck. Alright, well, let's try it. Don't know what I was supposed to do there. Actually, I think I have a clue. That. Or not. There we go. How the fuck am I getting hit? Also, I didn't realize until looking at the concept art that he actually has hair. Cool. Thanks, Abaddon. I always thought his head was just like a giant bald skull. But like, no, when you look at the concept art, he's supposed to be like some sort of pretty boy. You know, I could actually show that off when we're done here. There's not that much more of this game left. That was just poor play on my part. Wow. Why did you jump right in front of me? Is this not the stretch? Am I supposed to wait in the corner? I see this fight done in like different ways, and I still don't know what's considered optimal. So I'm just gonna stick with what works, even though it's basically just akin to bashing my head against a brick wall. Nice. That's half of my health bar. Hog. I don't know what I was supposed to do. Maybe Julius would be helpful. But no, I don't think so. Can he even deflect the mobs? Hog. No, it's not worth it. He's not good at this. Confirms. There's nothing you can do. Alright. Nice. Why are you in me? You see why I don't like this fight now, right? I don't even think Yoko could really do anything against him either. I think I just need to stick with Alucard and bank on the critical. There we go. Could've just stayed here. You are in the fucking way. Didn't even have my critical ready. Feels bad, man. I'll get through this. Can you not? I literally can't do anything anymore. Okay, there we go. I could have no damaged him. But, I'll take it. I'm gonna go save because if I die, I don't want to do that fight again. Wrong way. wish I could get Black Panther. I never do, though, even though it's like a 1-star drop rate. It's like the ultimate tease. No. Are you out of your fucking mind? There we go. Alright, final boss time, and we're an hour and a half in. Yeah, this is about as long as I thought it would take. Just like maybe 2 hours at most. Not bad at all. Level 32 is a pretty good level to be at. Now let's put a stop to what we started.
I never wanted it to end this way, but I can't allow you to wreak havoc anymore.
If you ever got the bad ending in Aria of Sorrow, this is essentially a what-if scenario. If you ever got to live out that ending. And it delivers, man. I think this is one of the best final bosses in the series, and it's in this side mode, nowhere else. Soma using most of the souls he likely would have gathered in a playthrough, and then turning into this hulking beast from Rondo of Blood. Oh, did they not fix the pattern? Okay, that pattern's supposed to be different in, the DS original. I'm pretty sure the game updated to fix that, unless I'm just not fast enough. But yeah, he's using Harpy, he's using Larva, he's using, I think, Agony. Maybe I'm supposed to slide under that. I don't know if they fixed it. This is the wrong file. This is the good ending one. My bad. Switch over to a different character. But I will keep using Alucard. I'm sorry, Soma. I will free you from your torment. Ooh, okay. Bad start. Okay, good. Now, how do I touch the larva attack? Yeah, because I don't think I can run under that, unless I slide under it with Julius or Yoko. I might have to do this. I'm pretty sure my game updated, no? I got the Order of Ecclesia Kona comics. Or Koma, not Kona. close one. But that harpy still got me. Go. This might be a bad place for him to do this attack. Okay, we're fine. Okay. Oh, now would be a good time to switch. Jesus, okay. Oh. GG. I really gotta stop cutting it close with some of these boss fights. And yeah, you kill Soma, the castle crumbles, the day is saved. I gotta see what Julius says though when you fight Soma.
Julius.
Just for curiosity's sake. I don't think anything changes when you win, but may as well. It is a Belmont's destiny after all. Soma. It's time I fulfilled my promise to you. Yeah, he fucking hates Julius because he's a Belmont. Makes sense. Alright, yeah, I'm not doing this fucking fight with Julius. Alright, but that's it. We did it. Beat the game. But yeah, that's Julius mode. It's a lot of fun. Abaddon sucks, but maybe there's a better way of fighting him. I don't know. Let's take a look at the extras though. Since the game, or the collection rather, comes with all this concept art. Like Alucard's smug fucking face here. What the hell is this shit about? I thought his portrait already looked kind of weird, and then you throw this shit at me and I'm like, what is this? Why does he smile? He doesn't smile in game. There's Abaddon. Not the kind of face I would have expected. Also, Dimitri smokes. I just learned this now. Like, huh. He looks kind of deranged too. And look at his smug fucking face as well. You know, I would think Dario would smoke, but no, apparently Julius does. Blushing Soma in HD, always a nice treat. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Is this just promotional material for Dawn of Sorrow? I remember looking at this for the first time, like, what the fuck? I get it's a game about souls, but also, Jesus Christ. And you also get the Coma comics, which are great, although they're only in Japanese, so you can't read them. There are English translated ones that you can find online, so it's not like a complete loss. You get the manual and everything. Portrait of Ruin has some really good ones, like this. That is one parched Bronner, Jesus Christ. I always loved this art for Charlotte, though, with the red and the blue, just contrasting with each other, even though Jonathan's not there. I'm just gushing about Portrait of Ruin again in a Dawn of Sorrow stream. Of course I am. And Order of Ecclesia always has amazing art. Love this one. This one's also great, too. This one also just came with the Kona comics, although they're pretty Low res. Let me take a look at portraits. Are these low res too? Where are they? They're higher quality, so I guess this was just a late edition then. Yeah, that's noticeably more blurry. Okay, I'm just digging around now. As said before, this also comes with Haunted Castle and Haunted Castle Revisited. This one you should play over this one. I'm not gonna waste my fucking time. And even then, Haunted Castle Revisited is just good. Like, it doesn't do anything new with the formula. It's just a good game. But I'm just gonna stop there. Because I did what I wanted to. The collection is great. I'm happy this came out. Really good. Fucking go buy it. It's like $25. Maybe that's not in your price range. I don't know. But you get 3 really great games on top of a neat bonus and some side modes. Or not modes, just concept art, music, a cool credit screen that I'm not gonna show off. It's good. It's just really good. I'm gonna stop here now. So, thank you if you're watching on YouTube, most likely. I don't know. Comment. What's your favorite game in the collection? If you made it this far. Mine's Portrait of Ruin, but you know that already. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Ciao.